Hello, my name is Liz. I'm not a videographer, so please bear with me. Where do I begin? I should probably tell you my entire life story. That sounds a little boring, but maybe you'll find it interesting. I was born in Colorado, and that is where I live, Colorado. But I grew up in Pennsylvania and Texas, three different places in Texas, and we have a condo in Pennsylvania that we still go back and visit and love, and that's wonderful. And I'm a branding specialist for a national company that is headquartered here in Denver, so I have no intention of ever moving, which is nice. I was moved around a fair amount as a kid. My dad was a geologist, so we moved around, and yeah, I love Colorado. Not going anywhere. I get to work from home most of the time, which is fantastic. And I want to tell you a little bit about my parents as well because I live with them and they're pretty fantastic. And I feel really fortunate to be able to say that because not a lot of people like hanging out with their parents or, wouldn't like living with their parents. But I do. And they have been married for like 10,000 years. No, just kidding. I think it's like 40 some years. Yeah. My dad was diagnosed with cancer when I was 12, which it's been a long and interesting ride. He's still here and doing well and has been a great example of, perseverance and determination. And I think he's a little bit superhuman. So super impressed. And my mom worked in human relations. She has a master's degree in psychology. They both have masters. I got a master's just because I had to join the club, right? No, just kidding. It's actually useful, I guess. So I love them a lot. And, I want to mention them because this kiddo obviously would have my love and support and full attention. But they would also have my parents' love and support and full attention as well. And I mean, obviously I'm the main human. But they're pretty fantastic. So my dad was a geologist. Loves a good geode. Little nerdy, definitely nerdy. So they're great. Let's see, what do I enjoy doing? I love cooking. Got super into cooking. Sadly, super into baking. And then I was like, maybe I should pull the reins back, a little bit. Lots of sugar. So I pulled the reins back on that. And I love to cook and I love to draw and paint. I'm an artist. And I'm a writer as well. Love to write. And I do Colorado-y things as well. There's a lot of trails here. There's a lot of beautiful nature. I'm not like the extreme Coloradan that's like, I'm calling you from on top of a mountain. I just wrestled a bear, I don't do any like life-threatening stuff. No, like I'm not climbing a cliff or like going whitewater rafting. That's not it for me. I'm the type that belongs like maybe drinking a cappuccino and walking through the Natural Science Museum and seeing a movie and going to a great restaurant. That's more my speed. But I do, go on walks with the dog and enjoy the nature here. I think he's literally asleep next to me and I think he's snoring. So that's fine. I'll fix it in post. Just kidding. I don't have the skills. What else? I was a teacher for 5 years. I taught K through 12 art and I taught 10th grade English and 6th grade English and math. So I've kind of been all over. I've worked with kids in every single grade, which was a great opportunity because I could see, how children develop mentally and emotionally at different stages. And I learned a lot, which was pretty fantastic. How to communicate effectively and how to talk to a child, age appropriately, and how to set a good example and be a good role model and use positive reinforcement. I'm not the type who would like yell and hit, and I don't think that accomplishes anything anyway, other than putting them in therapy later in life, I'm sure. So yeah, that's kind of me in a nutshell. Maybe you've made it to this point in the video, and if you have, that's exciting, and maybe you're the person for who's looking for someone like me, and maybe not. And all I can kind of do is just be my genuine self, and it's hard to convey, just there aren't any words. it's a gratitude on my part for the rest of my life, you know, type of, it's just hard to put that into words, you know, how massively important and grateful. And I'm gonna start getting emotional. That's anyway. So yeah, and you know, I'm an open book, so if you want to know more about me, you can I will tell you anything. And you know, if you want a friend, a shoulder, an ear, you know, I'm good for that. I can be a great friend. And if that's not really your speed and you're not interested in that and you don't really want to communicate a whole lot, I understand that as well. So that's it. That's me in a nutshell. Liz. Bye.